Alhamdulillah, this is the main announcement, and I wanted to attach it to my talk today. That's why I'm going to come back and capture it on camera. Alhamdulillah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As you all know, about 20 years ago, one of our imams, Imam Jameel Al-Amin, was arrested, for some alleged shootout in Atlanta, Georgia, which the police was killed. To make a long story short, the community tried to rally to support him. He declared his innocent from the very beginning. And, but he didn't go nowhere. You know how the system is, And he had kind of, put him through a lot of changes. He went through a lot. And so they convicted him and gave him a life without parole. Now, even at that time, there was one person came forth. He was a parole violator, and he had confessed to the crime itself. But they wouldn't allow that his confession be admissible in court. They did that for whatever reason, to free his dad. SubhanAllah. You see? And he has discovered a tape with this person's confession on it. I mean, it is so compelling. Whoa. Very compelling. Okay? We didn't have that back then. It's available now. Okay? So he's spearheading a campaign to get a petition to get the imam, his father, a new trial. New trial. We got to support it. Alhamdulillah, somebody picked up the bandwagon. He grew up. He's a man now. He got to do it. A lot of us back then, we've gotten older. We can't run out there and do all of that. But we certainly can get behind people that got the energy and want to take it to another level. Like you said, Faye, the imam has been in jail, almost 80 years old. He's in jail. For something he said, I didn't do, okay? And we didn't have the resources to continue to fight, to continue to battle. We didn't have resources when people became indifferent, And it's a reality, it's real, man. You know how we are, All right? So that's the latest, again, a campaign drive to sign a petition so we can get this thing back in court and get the imam free. And we owe it to him, Imam Jameel did a lot of things for black folk. He was active in the civil rights struggle, He walked with King, he walked with Mount, he walked with all of these people, that are well known in the black community in terms of civil rights. So he was a part of that, the whole voter registration drive, campaign that was going on, Rosa Parks, and all of that. He was part of all of that, man. Stokely Carmichael, he was involved in all of that, to try to make a difference in the community, okay? And so he did that good. And of course, then after he took the Shahada, became Muslim, he was active in the Muslim community. And he was a tireless worker for Islam and the Muslim community in America until the end, until he was arrested. He was very active in the community. It was a beautiful community in Atlanta, Georgia, and communities all over the country. Network with other imams and speaking in different places. So he has a track record of work, tireless work, before Islam and in Islam, subhanAllah. And so we can't forget that. We can't forget that. So some of you, the young people who wasn't around at that time, don't know him, I'm going to give you some information that you can go on Facebook and you get the information to follow, okay? But we have to support this, all right? And I'm going to give you the information that you need so you can connect and you can link up with what's going on so you can give your support, especially with your money, okay? All right? But that's what you're going to need. That's what we're going to need. And this is one of the areas we always seem to fall short on, but it's, we got to do better. We can't let the imam linger any longer. We need bad health. A lot of other things going on, all right? And so brothers are trying to get him out, even on a humanitarian release. They call it a compassionate release. A compassionate release. Thank you. We're trying to get him out on that. Everything they can do to get him out. But most of us, if he can get this free trial, alhamdulillah, that's even super, and he can win it, with the new evidence. Hopefully Allah will make it happen. Allah can make it happen. But we need to show some interest, okay, and do what we can do to help our imam and our brother, inshallah. So you can go to what happened Number 2, rap. That's the link. What happened? Number 2, rap. That's one link, okay? The other one is Free Imam Jameel on Facebook. Free Imam Jameel, one word. Free Imam Jameel, on Facebook, okay? And those 2 links will link you up with all information you need to be connected with in terms of the petition, more information about his case and what you can do to help, because the committee that's working on his behalf, they've always been looking for help, over the years, and so alhamdulillah, I was in contact with some of them recently, and so alhamdulillah, I want to share this with y'all today. We want to make sure that the word gets out. We need to help the imam, inshallah, and do what we can do. May Allah ta'ala thank you for listening. Amen.